better. Don't want to be disturbed, do we? Right, good evening. A little intro there for you. Good evening, welcome to the show. Our usual Thursday slot, see I've made it this time, and I'm pretty certain I've set this as public, so we should be, fingers crossed, unlike last week, we should be okay. We'll find out if no one turns up again. Right, that's my fault last week, so apologies. For some reason, there seems to be something defaulted on settings now that does it as unlisted, but I've set it as public now. Right, anyway, cuppa as usual, and we've already done the dog walk, so that's why I kind of rushed in and we're there. Right, anyway, let me have a slurp of this, because I literally not had nothing yet. Oh, that's better. So yes, welcome to the show. If you're watching the playback, thank you. Thanks for watching my my old stuff. and yeah, it's good to see you here. So, what have you been up to? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Keep it all nice and friendly and that kind of thing. We like to do friendly banter on here. So, but any questions for me on the channel, on anything really, any good topics you can think we can have a natter about for half an hour, I'm here. We're all cuppered up and ready to go. So let's see who turns up, if anyone does. So, but yeah, it's a interesting dog walk tonight. What I've just done, we've gone from last weekend with snow and that, but we'll cover that because I've got some other bits I need to tell you about. And then when we've gone from plain weather and the big four that we've been going through, and yeah, and now I've come in tonight and it's it's trying to rain. So I think we've got some storm that's coming over from France, I believe. So I haven't really caught up with the news and the weather today, but someone told me about some sort of long-winded name sort of storm that we've got, but there, never mind. Let me just lower this down a little bit. There we go. It's a bit better. So yeah, it's and obviously on my walk tonight, where as usual we're doing the usual thing, because as normal in January, everyone is out being an athlete. Obviously on their New Year's resolutions. So I'm trying to do my dog walk, and I'm trying to dodge these runners going by, and most of them are kind of okay. Some feel that, you know, you shouldn't be on the pavement, and, you know, you're in their way, but they're never mind. That's just me being old and miserable. But so yeah, so we eventually got back, got the dog walk done, and then I thought, well, do you know what, it's nearly 20 past 7, we need to get going. I didn't want to be overly late for you guys. So so yeah, so last weekend, let's go on to the filming that I tried to do for the channel last weekend. Now, I went out and my full intention, normal on a Saturday, we'll go out in the morning and do the filming. So I drove out, I had an idea where I wanted to go, more details to follow in a moment, for a reason. So I'd done my research kind of the night before, and so we went out, drove out. Weather wasn't too bad in Norwich, there was a bit of snow. Hi, Big Gaz, how are you? Good to see you here. And yeah, so I drove for over an hour, and the snow was actually getting worse as I got to Fakenham way. Definitely, it was one of them, as usual, when you've done an hour's driving and then the snow's quite bad, and then you think, yeah, perhaps I maybe shouldn't have gone out in this. And then I got to, now where I wanted to take you guys was to the well, I was actually going out to do some kind of nature reserve place, other side of, kind of King's Lynn side of Fakenham, which I think is the Owl and Hawks Sanctuary or something like that. But I wouldn't be going for that bit. I was mainly going for the nature reserve, and to do, it looks like there's some long walks and that around there. So after trailing through what felt like a vast blizzard, and it certainly was the time we got there, was had notices all around, and I didn't see anything on the website, but notices all around everywhere saying no filming, no drone, no social media, literally nothing at all. So me being very good and law abiding. So I went and spoke to the lady and I said, look, you know, I've seen your sign there and you've got on there. I said, obviously, you know, I'm doing YouTube and that. And she said, yeah, she said, we don't do any of that. You can't do any of that here. I thought, oh, right, okay. So I thought I've drove all this way and in a blizzard, or it felt like that anyway. And I couldn't do anything. And I thought, yeah, well, there's a lot of things I did think, but I won't repeat on there. So if you are going to the Hawk and Owl Trust at Sculthorpe, I think it is, if you're going just for you and the family or whatever, just to have a look around, fine. But if you're going there to do anything at all, for any social media or whatever, don't bother. Because I couldn't believe the amount of sign. When I first went to these signs, I thought, oh, are they to do with the car park? Because the car park notes it as ANPR. But actually, no, it was more than everyone off about no social media stuff can film and can be done there. So, Owl and Hawk Trust, no free advertising for you. So I was a bit paid because it did look quite a nice place, actually. But it's a shame that I couldn't bring you guys with me to go round it. So I got back in my car and there's another village that I want to go to. And I was going to head there because it wasn't too far away. I think it was only about 9 mile away. I'm not going to give the name at the minute because I didn't get there. Because as I was going to go there, the snow was getting even worse. So I thought, right, I'm not going to risk it. I thought I'm in about an hour, well, I don't know, about 50 minutes away, nearly an hour away. So I thought, right, we'll just end it for today and we'll just head home, which is what we did. So I just drove all the way back to Norwich. So it really, paid my day off Saturday because I really wanted to get some filming done because I knew I was behind. And we couldn't do it. So there. So that was my Saturday. So it just felt like a bit of a waste of time. But there. Never mind. Anyway, what we did do, we went out to one this week. So we went to another one what had been on my list for a while. I've drove through there, and you know when you get sent on these journeys, and then in the kind of your mind, you think, oh, that's a nice place, we'll have to come and film here. Which is what we did. So we went to Hingham in Norfolk. Hi, mate. Thanks for that. As usual, first one of the day. Oh, dear. We always get some on here, don't we? You try and have a nice little chat. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, so we went to Hingham in Norfolk and we did some filming there. So we brought you that. I think that was yesterday. So I did last night get that edited and put on. So that goes into the old Village and Towns playlist. Right then, so we've got a few on. Obviously, we've had to remove one already. But there we go. This is a nice bit about being live. Oh, I think I've done something to my back as well. That's I've had all backache all week this week, so not sure what that's about, but never mind. Anyway, so what have you guys been up to? Anything good? Or I assume everyone's all back to work, back to school, and all that kind of thing. Be good to know. Good to know what you get. You know, all this live isn't all about me. So. Just before I come on, I've been answering some comments to viewers who I think have booked on my last abroad tour where we went to Sharm el Sheikh. Yeah, thanks for that. Well, they're all coming on now. Hi, Joe. How are you? Good to see you on. I don't think you've been here before. So, been trying to do a backflip. Wow. There you go then. I think I'm a bit too old for all that, but yeah. I did do some of that actually when I was very young, but yeah. But I definitely won't be able to do all that sort of thing now. Anyway, let me have a slurp of this. Oh. So yeah, so I'm not sure whether we'll get out anywhere this weekend, but we will see. It would be good to go out filming, but I think we're in all this. I think, like I said, but the UK's got this storm coming over. I think the West Country's not doing very well at the moment. They seem to be getting hit quite hard. So hopefully they'll be okay. Oh dear, you get through one weather storm and then you get another one. So is this live? Is this live on 8th of Jan? Yes, it is live on 8th of Jan. We'll literally live as we speak. So you're not watching the playback, you're watching the live. Yes, I am live. So, yeah. Don't forget, tap the old screen, give me a like, share us around. So we need, well, yeah, you know what I mean. Oh, God, let me just straighten out. My back really kills. I don't know what I've done to that today. Anyway, must be how I sit in. It's the only thing I notice when you sit in these office chairs all day, that really starts to get you back after a while. Oh dear. So yeah. Yeah, so the village we was going to go and do last weekend as a second attempt, we will hopefully do that this month at some point. That was my reserve one, and but we've got plenty more to come, and we will be venturing out a bit more next week. So hopefully we can either do a bit more of this Suffolk journey, or we can maybe do, I need to do some stuff in Essex as well. So lots more to come. And we've still got some more Lego builds to do as well. So, but I'm kind of holding that out for the weather. But then again, looking what the weather's like this weekend, we could end up doing another Lego build. But there we go. Never mind. We'll see. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, there was a couple of people sent comments on the Sharm el Sheikh Coral Sea place that I went to last November. So, so I have answered them. But again, if they are listening on here and you've got any more questions you want to ask about that hotel or that trip, please let me know, or just keep bunging the old comments in, and I'll answer as much as I can. I'm not a travel guide, but I will. You know, not a qualified travel rep, but I will answer what I can. So obviously, like I've said before, I do get paid for these trips. I have to pay for it myself. So no sponsorship yet, unfortunately. So so you will get my comments, what I think, not paid comments. Oh dear. Anyway. So, but apart from that, it's the rest of the week has been non-stop work again, as it normally is. So in my normal I'd like to say 9 to 5 job, but it never is it? It should be a 9 to 5 job, but it seems to be a 24/7 job. Oh dear. But yeah. So just check I haven't missed any other questions. But it's good that people are popping in, having a little look. Trying to think what else we've been up to this week, really. Hi Louise, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for popping in. I did try and catch some of Tim's lives and that, but work's been a bit hectic this week, so I've been not been able to get them all. Quiet night, yeah, it is actually, mate. I've even, I'm putting this out, I'm doing this on the mobile, and it still seems quieter than it normally is. So, is this looks? Yes, not sure what the yes is, but yeah. But we are still here, yes, we're still here. We'll try and do our usual kind of half hour. So, not being too good, hope you're well. Yeah, I've got a few aches and pains at the moment. Not sure what that's about. Perhaps getting old. Yeah, we have a lot of snow. Finally, I've just coming back from the dog walk. There was still a few little bits, remnants of the snow, but it's mostly gone in Norwich now. or certainly where I am anyway. But we did have quite a bit. Well, I say quite a bit. Not like we had in the 70s, but I mean, it's good. I remember in the 70s. I remember the 70s where we had to dig away out of the house. But yeah, but no, I know we don't seem to get snow like that, or not where I am anyway. But yeah, yeah, pretty much the snow was gone now, thank goodness. So that saves scraping cars in the morning. So because you try and get ready in the morning for work and that, and then you got that extra 10 or 15 minutes prepping your car. So hubby's van broke down. Shame, we got loads of that. Oh right, yeah. Well, that's not good. I hope he gets the van sorted. So not really what you want in this kind of weather, is it? So, and I guess this is our winter. Well, it's our winter time now, and so I suppose we have to expect we're going to get this kind of weather for a little while. Maysold was busy weekend with all the people. I bet that I bet it was good. Dude, I saw on the because I'm on the was it on the Sproston group, and I think they was on about anyone know where to go for sledging. And I said, well, you could go up to the prison on that slope there. Is it Ketts Hill or I don't know? I can't remember, well, something like that. Anyway, you know where I mean. So he's stuck in Hampshire. Oh right, okay. Is it so? You've got snow in Hampshire at the moment, then? Just trying to say I haven't been down that way for a long time. I think actually last time I kind of went to Hampshire. I think I was still in the army then. So, hope your holidays were good. Yeah, the Sharm el Sheikh was nice. No, I live West Midlands way. Hi JBM, how are you? Good to see you in here. So, see, I got it right this week because I actually put it on public. Don't know how I messed that up. Recap on 25. Yeah. Well, I suppose we're getting there, but. Yeah, we're still plodding along, mate. Still trying to get to that golden 1,000. So, but one day, I suppose we're slowly getting there. So, I know it's quite hard at the moment. But yeah, but recap on 25. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. We got a good bit done. So we got our out of the country visits. So, obviously, fortunately. So I'm not sure how finances will be this year. Seems that it's not quite as easy as it was last. Well, I'm not saying it was easy last year, but I think we'll definitely do one abroad one this year, which again we'll pick somewhere new, and I'll take all you guys with me, and we'll go for the week. But yeah, took me about 2.5 years to get to one game. Yeah. So what am I now? I'm trying to think now. So I've done a year and about 4 months, I think, something like what we January. Yeah, so I've done about a year and 4 months now. So, but we're slowly getting there. We'll keep going. We'll keep at it. So I've got lots more I want to film yet. So I've got tickets for a few places, but I'm kind of holding them off. But I think one of them we have actually got to go and do soon because the tickets will expire. 6:40 you're on. Yeah. There's a little bit of me thinking that should perhaps be a bit more than 6:40, but I suppose that's easy for me to say, isn't it? I'll have to do better videos or more clickbait ones. You still watch Yorkshire Walker? I haven't really caught up with them for quite a while, mate. Unfortunately, how can I put this? I've had quite a lot to do at work due to certain reasons. So I've got quite a workload Monday to Friday now. I think it could be just circumstance and just how business is. But yeah, so my normal job, yeah, I've got quite a bit on. I think this is why I'm a little bit behind on, well, I say a little bit. I feel I'm quite behind on videos, but I am. So, yeah, I don't watch. He's still. Hi, Joseph, how are you? What do you do for work? I'm a contracts manager. For well, I'm not going to name them on here, but I do security. I do physical security. So I do have staff. Okay, Catch you soon, Louise. Yeah, so I do security for a living, and I'm a contracts manager for that. Can't say too much more. So, but it pays the bills nearly. So yeah, right. Have I watched? I think YouTube is hard to get followers, I guess. Yeah. I think it's not. I thought the subs would go a bit more than what they are. I thought it might have been a bit easier than this. But there we go. Security for a toy shop. Not quite, but all I'll say is some of the stuff I'd look after. If I didn't look after it, the country wouldn't be in a good shape. Better than my job. Oh dear. Yeah. Well, we're in the job at the moment. With the changes they keep doing, we'll see how long that lasts. I suppose that depends how many people I piss off, really, don't I? Better than mine too. Oh well. Well, I've had a lot worse jobs, put it that way. So, and it's took a bit of a while to get there. You getting a new camera yet? Not at the moment, no, mate. I'm gonna keep going with what I've got at the moment, and we'll see how it goes. So, you're a prison officer? No, I work. No, I don't cover prisons. My company does do prisons, but I'm not part of that sector. So, yeah, I look after East Anglia. So, and we'll leave it at that. But yeah, so now I don't think I'll get any more kit this year, but we'll see how it goes. You never say never, can you? I mean, there's lots of kit I would like. If anything, more than anything, I really need to get a new laptop. But when I got a new camera for the first time, like did you have my comments, my views, and my subs went up? Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to have lots of money to get new kit, but that's a bit easier said than done. I suppose if you got good sponsors and that, you're okay. Or if you got some cash. So I look after my man. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, if anything, I'm trying to kind of put a bit of money aside because I really need to get a new laptop because mine ain't quite got the capacity to what I need it for, particularly for editing. So I'll get by. But luckily the stuff I never went into this to do vast IT leveled editing. So okay, catch that JBM. Yeah, so I never went into this to do. I came to do this just to get the stuff out there and done and get around. So yeah, I know there's some brilliant editors and all that sort of thing, but that's not my field. So we do what we can do. I suppose when you get some of these top channels, I suppose they've got teams do all the editing for them, and so then they can just concentrate and just go and get the filming done. So I suppose it's a good way, actually. Anyway, better have some more of this, haven't we? Oh, God, I needed that. Right, so how many more? Have we got any other questions that we've missed? No, I think it's kind of nearly there. Oh, right. Well, we'll give it another 5 more minutes just to see if anyone else pops in. So, like I said, if you've got any more questions you want to ask, like I said, filming this weekend, I'm not sure it's going to be a bit weather dependent, because I think the weather's meant to be quite rough this weekend. But we will see. We'll see how it goes. So, but yeah, but we've got several bits that I need to get out, and I suppose kind of this time of year, when you go to some of these places, they can be a bit quieter, which does make it a little bit easier for filming. So, although actually, when I went and filmed Hingham yesterday, actually that was busier than I thought it would be. So, but absolutely great church there. So if you haven't seen the video, please check it out. And if you go onto the Towns and Villages playlist, there's absolutely loads of different places. Oh, like I said, we go to a different place each time. So, and I've got quite a list of ones that I want to go to. So yeah, and lots more ones that I haven't even listed yet. So, and like I said, I definitely want to get out to other counties this year. That's the big plan. Great Bakery in Hingham. Yeah, kind of when I done Hingham, it was a bit more rush around than what I wanted it to be. But I think we'll perhaps head back there at some point and see. I did see the chippy. It can't be a good chippy. Perhaps I have to do chippy review there at some point. But I ain't actually done chippy reviews for a while. We'll have to do some more of them. Have got some more of them coming. But I've been trying to get out and do these kinds of videos when I can. Some are kind of paid off okay, and some ain't. So, but there. Let's see how we go. So, but yeah, we're going to keep capturing these videos, and like I said, we'd like to do the villages and that. At least if we get them for archive as well, that's a good thing. That's as well also what we're trying to do. It ain't all about me on these videos. I want to archive these places for other generations. Fort Fishbar, best chip in Norwich. Okay, right. I don't think I've been to that one. Don't think. No, I will look that one. Yes, we will have a look at that one. I have had a few people around Norwich saying, "Oh, you need to go and check that chippy out." So, so we'll like I said, we need to do some chippy ones. So we're going to do that. Like I said, a few people now have said you need to do it. I have got a full breakfast review coming as well. That one I've kind of held off, and I did say to myself, I'm going to go and do this one in January. So, again, won't give away where it is yet, but that one will be coming fairly soon because I did want to do that in January. So that will be a full English breakfast because I've been told they're very good at this place. I was in Milan. How are you? Do you play? Not really sure what that is. So if it's games, no, don't really do games, mate. So I'm a bit old for that. Bond Street Cafe for best fry up. Okay. Yeah. I want to go out and do some other places as well. Blake Rook, a lot of love from the Nordic community. Hi Blake, how are you? Blake Rook. Good to see you. Thanks for popping by. And lots of love on North. Thank you. Chin chin. No, I think I've got about one more mouthful left of the old tea. Have you watched Dexter? If you're on about the series where he goes around taking people out, yes, I've seen that Dexter yet. Can you give him? Hi, Jordan Washy. How are you? Good to see you. Nice to see you pop by. There's a little shout out for you. Oh dear. So that's funny how people come and go in the old lives, don't they? I think they obviously see it on the shorts views and yeah, and then they're in. But yeah, do you support football? Not really, not my sort of thing, mate. I'm afraid I don't really follow a lot of sport. So normally too busy doing work or YouTube. So damn expensive eating out, yeah. I think the most expensive one is as a treat. Me and my missus went out to Norwich at Esterbol, is it? On Riverside. So really nice place. Everything tasted really nice, but it was really expensive. Well, I'll rephrase it. For my budget, it's quite expensive. But if you do have a whip around and get to go, yeah, it is definitely worth it. But I know you have to book up quite early for that. So that's Esterbol at Riverside in Norwich. But if you do like me, that's the place to go. But yeah, it's not cheap. So, but as a one-off, yeah, it was quite nice. Joe, hi, how are you? Good to see you in here. Do you have any hobbies? Yeah, it's called YouTube. Check out my channel. I think there's lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of videos in there. So, hi Trevor, how are you? Good to see you on here. But yeah, hobbies, yeah, generally I just do YouTube. So don't forget we do a live on a Thursday, UK time, about 7:30. And then what I'll do, I'll go out and do travel videos or walks or anything else. So that's what we tend to do on here. We'll do a few ad hoc videos where we'll perhaps do some meal reviews and we'll do some Lego reviews and things like that. But generally we're just here, we're just out doing walks, and sometimes we'll go abroad and do some holiday resorts, and I'll give you my honest opinion and show you as much as I can. And just to disclaim people, if they are watching, just to give them heads up before they put any great comments that they sometimes do, when I do go out and do these walks, they're not history tours. So if I find any odd bits out while I'm there, I'll let you know. But how my channel's done, I don't script anything. There is no teleprompter. I don't do any scripts or anything else. Can't be bothered. So you'll just have to put up with me, and you either like it or you don't. And yeah, I don't particularly do that much research because we're there for the walk. I just want to go to these places and I show you what I see. So if you went there, you could see what I've seen as well. Not necessarily the weather, but I mean, you know, you'll get you get the gist. So, but yeah, I don't. There's lots of great channels out there, and there's some even I watch as well. And they're the guys who I leave to do all the history stuff and all that because they're the experts. And then what I do on mine, we'll go out and do the walk, have a lovely little walk, and we will tell you the bits of history if we see anyone we're there. And then I read the little board, so at least that way I know I've got it right. Or, well, the people who own the place. How am I? Yes, I'm not too bad. How are you, Trevor? So you are catching us near the end of our live. I'll start. We'll do a few more minutes. There's a little treat. I'll do a few more minutes for you. So, but good to see you here. Good to see all these new people coming in. No. All right. See you later, Trevor. Take care. Right. So, last orders, guys. Any more for any more? Any other questions you want to ask? Obviously, keep them clean. So, and yeah. So hopefully we'll get some new reviews done. We ain't done any meal reviews for a while. So actually, one of the first chip shop reviews I did, I still actually go there and see the guy, and he thanked me actually for doing the review. So I suppose he's doing well because the queue was outside the door when I got to that chippy last time. So, but there, right. Let me have my last little swig, and then I'll What's my favourite food? Favourite food? I don't know really. Look, the problem is I like eating. I think that's half my problem really. I'm more of a savoury kind of person. So, but I do like chips, and I hate to say it, but I do like a McDonald's. I know that's no good for you, but they do taste. For some reason, I think they do taste nice though. But there, never mind. That's just me. Right. Okay. I will leave you guys in peace then for the night. Everyone does. Right. Okay. I will finish off now. And I will see you guys very soon. Yep. Take care, Joe. Bye for now. Right. Thanks, everyone, for joining in my little half hour on a Thursday. We will be back here again next Thursday, where I will hopefully see you guys here. Thanks for subbing, Joe. Really appreciate it. I need all the help we can get on this channel. Push it around to your mates. Push it. Yeah. So, if you're watching the playback, thanks for watching my playback. And there's plenty more in the previous streams list. I think we're on 50 something or other now. I think we're nearly up to 60 actually. So, but yeah, we're here every Thursday UK time at about 7:30 at night, 7:30 p.m. or 19:30, whatever's best for you. Right. Okay. I will see you very soon. If you are a subscriber, thank you so much for supporting the channel. Don't get free of charge. And if you'd like to sub, I would really appreciate it. But if not, just watch along, enjoy, and watch my little outings as we go to lots of different places. And yeah, a really big thank you for watching, and keep watching. Anyway, I will see you guys very soon. So have a lovely evening, and hopefully I will see you back here next week. So take care and see you very soon.